Hello everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going on to Bitcoin, but the CoinsKid crew. So right now the CKR is calling off. Currently sitting around about 56, still in the bull market. We've got Bitcoin trading at 63k, down 0.7 on the day. I'm going to zoom in on the weekly in a moment because we definitely want to see something on the weekly if we're to get remotely bullish here, and confirm that beautiful diamond bottom pattern which Bitcoin's potentially broken out of. But I do definitely want to see a resistance retest, and I'll show you exactly what that resistance is. I think if we begin to take it out, then Bitcoin, it's all systems go into the new year here. Okay, so I know a lot of people are anticipating another drop, absolutely possible. I've shown you the reasons why I don't necessarily think that drop's coming across the board. I think we've bottomed out on a lot of these coins, and we're looking at some kind of reversal patterns being formed over the next few weeks here. Obviously what goes up must come down. We're going to retrace and hold them lows from which we've come, but right now I do have some targets that I've posted. We've had a beautiful trade on Phantom. It's played out like an absolute boss. There is an update on that in the Discord right there for the CoinsKid crew. I'm looking at CRV. Currently I've posted that in the Discord as well after a lot of requests from the CoinsKid crew and many other coins, and so far so good. We bought all that fear the other week, and right now we're having a nice little uptick. Does it mean that's it, all systems go, the bottom's in? Absolutely not. Like I said to you, we need to see the structural bottoms being carved out. But what's good news at the moment is we're still macro bullish on the CKR. We've dipped a toe back into the sweet spot, and we're getting a nice little reaction. We've got overlapping price structure in the Bitcoin price action, and equally in the CKR coming back as well. We've got this overlapping price structure. You see the zigzaggy waves? That's always, for me, that's synonymous with corrective price structure. If you go up in 5 waves, which I've shown you, you can clearly see it here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, a zigzag, 1 2 3 4 5 overlapping zigzaggy waves. So for me, what I look for, basically to indicate the top is a sharp ABC in the initial drop, basically, and we just don't have it there. Look at that sharp drop from there, that short drop from there, that sharp drop from there, and then you come up on the B wave high, which is basically a bull trap, which is your alt season, which I've spoken to you about. We had one just there, we had one just there, and we had a micro alt season as well in that retracement just there. So I'll go through that with you. We've not necessarily seen it at the top of this wave, that alt season, which is also a qualifying factor for the end of the impulsive move. So I think, there's no bias here. It is what it is. I'm trying my hardest to find the bottom for you, but I think everything that's coming back is just a buying opportunity for the next wave up, which is what I've been anticipating. So like I said to you way back in, I think it was March, wasn't it? I did flip bearish on Bitcoin because of the 5 waves up, because of the moves that we'd seen across the board on Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, VeChain, so on and so forth. A lot of people said no way, but we have been in that macro correction ever since, and I said to you it will get horrible. People would say bear market to get shaken out. Oh no, it's going to zero and all that, but we've got a last leg missing here for Bitcoin. If this is indeed the final 5th wave, okay, which I anticipate it is because of the beautiful count that I've got this playing out so far, then we've got this last leg missing. So you should just be buying Bitcoin, okay, whatever it's doing, because we've got the last wave, and then with the last wave we've got all the qualifying factors here. We'll have the CKR maxed out, with the RSI maxed out, retail will be here, absolute max FOMO, EMA will be shooting up to 100. We'll have a qualification of DXY telling us right now. We've got the pi cycle overextended, and equally AI, which is saying we're in the sweet spot. So let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now, okay? So quickly before I do dive into the Bitcoin chart, I get a lot of questions. How do you find your coins? What's the process? So on and so forth. And I've relayed this message to you before. There's numerous systems that I've created on CoinsKid.com for the CoinsKid crew. We've got crypto zones, which is your micro trades, basically you're in and out, your longs, your shorts, so on and so forth on a daily basis. That's a fantastic system that I've created for yourselves. Basically a heat map, a visual representation of things that are really overbought and things that are really oversold, and then you look for the bullish or bearish divergence with confluence, to go long or go short. And this is what I've been doing and showing you for so long, and this is why we're making so much money on the channel, because this is what we do. We look at the data and not the emotion, because he said, she said, or Savvy said it's bearish, or blockchain backer said it's bullish, or whatever. I'm just showing you the data, okay? And this is why I built this system. So equally, we've got a more of a macro stance here. We've got tracking crypto, bullish coins, mid bullish coins, AI coins, which is a section I think we need to pay attention to. We had that amazing run up last year in FET. For those people who remember, I was looking at FET because of this AI coin section. It was really under the water, and we rode that up. It was an amazing time. So what I'm looking at right now is the coins that are actually saying they're bearish, because obviously if Bitcoin right now is creating that bottom, the bearish coins, the data, the bearish coins that the opportunities, the ones that are in the floor, they've got the foot on the red, they can't get up, they're drowning. They're the coins that you need to be paying attention to. So there's a couple popping off on the page. We've got Chainlink right now that's trying to carve out a structural bottom. We're getting momentum kicking in. We've got the daily buy, we've got the 4-hour buy. We're not completely overextended or really overbought on the micro or the macro. So I think there's a little trade here. Really, really simple. I've relayed this to the CoinsKid crew this morning, and again, this is just simply how I find my coins. So if we take a look on the weekly, the more macro view, you can clearly see that we've not backtested the 20 yet. So I think we're looking for that. So this is why I bought some Chainlink. I've disclosed that in the Discord this morning. I think we may have a little retracement into the 20 at least before we get another rejection. If we do get a rejection, then what we're doing here for Chainlink, really simply, we're creating some kind of ascending triangle here, aren't we? Some kind of structural bottom over many weeks. Resistance, come back, hold this support, and then go. So this is the, you know, the reversal pattern that we want to see across the board. Some kind of W double bottom pattern, or, you know, ascending triangle, whatever, where we break out the third point resistance. Now Chainlink, for those people that have been paying attention to the content, Chainlink is one of the reasons why I flipped bearish in March, and I was showing you emergency update in the videos, confluence with the Bitcoin price action that I was expecting a macro correction, because from this bottom here we created this beautiful ascending triangle. Look at that, pretty much like what I'm anticipating here. Then we broke out. It was a beautiful move for myself and the CoinsKid crew. For those people that paid attention, what we've got is a 1 into a 2 into a 3 into a 4 into a 5. So we'd had 5 macro waves up, and it qualified, making all the targets along the way. It was beautiful. At that point I said to you, with the confluence of many other coins, I expect a macro correction here, guys. So potentially for Chainlink, this is an absolute golden opportunity, because what I'm looking at is a potential 1 into a 2. Now the 2 came back exactly where I thought it would do. This level here, basically a ascending triangle, breakout, backtest resistance, God candle, backtested it, job done. So what we're looking at right now is a reversal pattern to confirm the bottom. So again, you know, I'm riding the waves with you. Be patient, wait for these bottom signature patterns to play out, because if this was a simple A, B, C, this was the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. We're coming back upstairs here for Chainlink. So this is why I'm buying at these levels. So again, you can find all these coins. There's so many coins down there. You know, you've got double, you've got wild, you've got down here. Look at all these ones: Rose, Sats, Ns, W. And again, you know, you just zoom in, look at the chart. For example, let's pick a random one here. Go down the list. What we've got Bonk, we've got BSV. Let's take a quick look at that. Is that a double? BSV is a double, so we'll take a look at the weekly to see what's going on, and look at that, beautiful. At the moment, get rejected off of 20. So at the moment, we have a lovely little ascending triangle just there for this particular coin. This looks like it's poised to break. So we take out the 20-week EMA on this coin. Now, really simply, what we've done, hit the 20, got rejected, high, low, coming back up, trying to break out here. So we get this compression. This could be about to reverse here. BSV. Okay. So again, I don't want to bore you, but that's how I find my coins. Come to CoinsKid.com. If you're looking for macro entry points, go to bearish coins. Okay. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now to see what we can see. So taking a look at Bitcoin on the 5-day time frame. At the moment, I'm looking, you know, to hold this low. I think we obviously got a lot of work to do to confirm that as a bottom, but you know, on the weekly time frame, and I relayed this to you, that is actually quite a nice bullish candle. It's called a dragonfly doji. Look at the support right there. You came back to it to fill some of it, then you created the bullish engulfing candle after the bearish engulfing candle. So technically at the moment we're looking okay, you know, and sometimes the candlesticks can give us clues. So if this is the bottom, you're coming up into the resistance, you're coming back in a high low, and right now you're attacking the same resistance. If you get rejected, you're looking for a higher low and then looking to compress and go. Really simple. It's a signature reversal pattern. Look at this, signature reversal pattern. This is what we're looking to create at this bottom here. So I wish everyone most luck, but we've got a lot of work to do. But you know, this could potentially be a clue with the dragonfly doji. Then we had the bearish engulfing candle. Oh no, it's going to zero, came back down, filled that wick, and then we've had the bullish engulfing candle. So we want to see the follow through from this bullish engulfing candle right now for Bitcoin on the weekly. So we've got that pivot point just there. If we start to do something like this over the next few weeks, okay, you know, it really has increased the probability that that is your absolute low right now. And obviously some of the altcoins could be front running and telling us that that is a situation. We've got the likes of Reef, you know, been looking at many opportunities. We've got, you know, Chainlink, which is looking to carve out that structural bottom, Cardano, VeChain, so on and so forth, and equally Ethereum. Pay attention to that. But also, you know, the chart I've just shown you earlier in the video is BSV. That's a beautiful reversal pattern right there. So keep an eye on it. And obviously, for those people who are paying attention, is XRP as well. You know, we've got that 5-wave move up from July. So I wish everyone most luck, but you know, so far so good. We've had a nice reaction of a potential WXY correction, but if we do come up, reject and roll again, just come to your, you know, come to your chart, draw this neckline in, because I expect, you know, we will find the bottom of the correction just there. But I'm going to give it credit where it's due. I think that potentially the correction's in right now, because if we look at this particular correction, you know, from market symmetry, from that peak just there in March of 2024 to the bottom, it took roughly 21 days. Okay, at 21 weeks, I do apologise, 147 days. So from the peak here, after the 5-wave move up in April of 2023 to the bottom, I need to get the right one on, I do apologise. So from the peak there in April of 2023 to the bottom of 2023, took 22 bars, basically 154 days. So, you know, they might have a qualification with a little bit of time symmetry that, you know, we've bottomed basically. So I wish having the most luck. We may have found a bottom, but I'm looking for the confirmation of this bottom across the board. I'm looking for some kind of structural, you know, reversal signature pattern just there for Bitcoin going forward, okay? So let's dive into the 8-hourly time frame to see if we can find any other clues, okay? So taking a look at Bitcoin on the 8-hourly time frame at the moment, we may have this, you know, reversal pattern that we've been tracking for a few weeks now with yourselves. We may have it playing out under our noses, and it could be a major clue that, okay, that is your absolute bottom. But going forward, I'm just looking for the structure to confirm it. Okay, we have patterns and they can get invalidated in a heartbeat. Basically, it's all about the price structure. So going forward, for me, I think there's two key pivot points in this chart that we need to see taken out. One is that high there that we put in way back. When was that? That was Sunday the 25th of August. And this high here. I think if we start to take them levels out at 65075 and 69998, okay, wow, you know, I'll really seriously think about adding some real good long positions on Bitcoin, because I think we'll, you know, start to increase probability. Okay, that is the bottom. So, you know, patterns are there to be invalidated. This is what I try and tell you. It is all about, primarily, it is about the price structure. But I'm going to give it credit where it's due, because we have been tracking this pattern. And what I do like about this particular pattern is the levels of resistance and support that it's conforming to within the pattern. You know, so we've been tracking this for a few weeks now. The naysayers are herd mentality right there. We ran this resistance. As I said to you, I'm looking for a buyback on this neckline, a higher low, and then you should get resistance there, come back, make another higher low, and you can clearly see what we've done. We broke out, back to the previous resistance support, and right now we're looking to go again. So I think that one of the most important things we can see in this chart is breaking this, you know, higher, this lower high and lower low structure, which is currently what we still find ourselves in, unfortunately, because although we've had this rally here, we are still making lower highs here for Bitcoin, okay, which is obviously we need to escape that to increase the probability. Okay, well, wherever you come from is the bottom. But what we've done here, and not a lot of people are paying attention to this is a low basically, and this is a high, and right now we've made a higher low. So if we come up and we take out this resistance point and we make another higher high, okay, we really are beginning to say Bitcoin may have bottomed here, because we've got the structure of a, you know, reversal of the trend. Basically got a downtrend, and right now you got an uptrend. Do you see that? But obviously going forward, we need to see the price structure reveal that, regardless of patterns, this, that, he said, whatever, the price structure is boss. Please remember that. So again, what I'm looking at is the fact that this is overlapping corrective nature, a correction, a macro correction, which is, you know, what I've been looking at for many moons with yourselves, and a potential WXY correction. Now within this, we've got a free wave correction, free wave correction, free wave correction, a double free correction, WXY, okay? And from this bottom, we should have seen, you know, a positive reaction. We've seen a beautiful move, correction, and right now we're looking at something like that. If we see that over the next few weeks, wow, you know, like I said to you, really going to start and build some real good, strong, long positions here, because there's always a chance this is still caught in a correction until we break out the price structure. So, you know, I wish I had the most luck. A lot of people say, you know, it's up, down, left, right, whatever, but, you know, I'm always trying to find clues and things like that. We've rode this beautiful move up against herd mentality, and so far we've got this compression pattern of a potential diamond bottom pattern that we're falling into. So if this is correct, it's up only from this point, and that was your absolute sweet spot, and that was a lovely little sweet spot that I relayed to you only a few weeks ago, when people were extremely bearish, saying, no, you don't know what you're talking about, Bitcoin's going to 40k, 20k, 30k, whatever. And it's the same situation as what they were saying last year. 1 2 3 4 5, lovely bump and run reversal, back to see you later. We've come down into a potential diamond bottom, see you later. So I wish I'm the utmost luck, but over the next few weeks, if we can just remain patient, if we start to come up and hold this resistance and make a high low and so on and so forth, this is the reversal signature pattern that I'm looking for Bitcoin. Okay, if we start to see that across the board, you know, I'll be posting so many long setups in the Discord right there for the CoinsKid crew with invalidations of such. Hope you understand the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.